Hello everyone, I hope you all are good, doing well. So today we are going to complete one of the important topic with respect to our examination, be it a UPSC or be it a state PCS examination. While discussing the last lecture in which I was discussing about the election system in India, we have seen this RTI Act, that is Right to Information Act, came while discussing that topic. So this RTI Act, Right to Information Act 2025, is important with respect to our examination, as well as being a citizen of India, we should know about this act. So this lecture is prepared by me. My name is Shama. So time and again I always emphasize, whatever you are reading, first connect your fodder with your syllabus, or you have to connect it with your PYQ theme. So here we can connect it in mains paper GS2, that is a topic of governance and transparency. And apart from that, we can also connect with the theme of case study on ethical governance in GS paper 4, and themes on democracy and accountability, that can be asked in our essay topic or essay paper, I could say. So here we can see, even with respect to prelims, we can see there are time and again question has been asked related to this RTI Act, and what all question has been asked further I am going to explain in the slides also. So first of all, we are seeing one quote here, that is, information is the currency of democracy. That is said by the Thomas Jefferson. So what if you read this, suppose this quote came into your essay paper. So just pause for a second and think what this quote is trying to make you understand. So as far as I try to make, as far as I have understood this quote is saying, no doubt democracy is a best form of a government when we compare it with other form of a government, but what it's need that the people should be aware, because in a democracy it's the people who are having the power in terms of electing their government. So if people are not aware whom they are electing, the people with who is going to rule for 5 years, so this information, every information related to our representative should be on the surface and for the citizen of country. So here we can see, like, it's explaining in this term. Apart from that, you can also have a different perspective. So I request you all, in order to provide a different perspective, just have a kind of a, just try to think about it, what you have understood with this quote. So now we are seeing that right to information. What is right to information? It is an act which came into the which came in India, or with the law which has been enacted, that was in the year 2005. So it is the cornerstone of a participatory democracy, as well as it is the basic necessity for good governance. Why it is the basic necessity, we are going to see. It's not in the RTI Act. It is not only promoting transparency and accountability, but it also empowers citizen in order to raise the question and in order to know about the secrecy or those information which our representative might not put on the surface among the people. So this is the role of this act. Apart from that, here we can see a Universal Declaration of Human Rights, and under its Article 19 of it, and Article 19 of it, it has talk about the Right to Information Act also. So we can say that no doubt India has adopted in the year 2005. Why we have delayed? Because of the, we have accepted or we have enacted a law related to RTI Act in the year 2005. So we can say here, because of a global presence we have enacted it. So that is just a question. It does not have anything you just can think about it. So does this kind of a universal, or does this kind of a global law which is applicable, or this Universal Declaration of Human Rights law, can compel a country to enact a law with their term and condition, or while keeping their policies? So that is another theme for debate. Next, we can see the question has been asked in the UPSC Prelims as well as in the state PCS Prelims examination, that under which article of our constitution RTI has been explained, or RTI has been included. So we can see it was in the year 1976 Supreme Court in Raj Narayan versus State of UP. It has ruled that RTI Act is, or RTI, that is right to information, is implicit part of our freedom of speech and expression, that is under Article 19(1). So the question was directly asked in the examination. Apart from that, we have already seen, or again and time and again I have said, it has been enacted in the year 2005. So here we can see that this act provide right to secure access to information under the control of public authority. So those public authority, be it our government organization, be it even the organization which is being funded by the government. So we have right, being a citizen of being a citizen of India, to access this to access information from them. So now we are seeing here, so another area from where the question can be asked, that is, who is the coordinating agency in terms of RTI Act. So here we can say it is the Department of Personnel and Training under the Ministry of Personnel, Public Grievances and Pension. So I request you to remember this ministry as well as department. Sorry. So if we look at the background, I already said that it was like Human Declaration, Universal Declaration of Human Right. Apart from that, International Convention on Civil and Political Right, and International Covenant on Economic, Social and Cultural Right. So these are the law which was already at the has been enacted, and after that India has formulated this Right to Information Act in the year 2005. Apart from that, we can see in the year 2002, India has tried to ensure this right to information, and the term that was given to the act, that was freedom of information. So in the year 2002, Government of India has enacted this act in order to promote transparency and accountability in the administration. But later we will see in the year 2005, this FIA, that is Freedom of Information Act, has been replaced by RTI Act. And this case and this article we already discussed. So what are the key provision of RTI Act? If we talk about at the institutional framework, there are two bodies. One is at the center, another is at the state level, that is Central Information Commissions and State Information Commissions. This both body is important with respect to our examination. The question can be asked whether this body is statutory body or not, whether this, who all are the member of this, who elect the head of this body. So this kind of a question has been asked time and again. So I request you to go back to your book, or just pause and remember whatever information you can gather while seeing this both body. Apart from that, we are seeing another institution, that is Central Public Information Officer or state PIOs, that they are the like in every public authority to provide information to person requesting the information under this act. So this is also the authority who provide the information. If I talk about the rights provided, that is every citizen, whether like you are living in any area, you have right to request the information from a public authority. And under section 4 of RTI Act 2005, public authorities are obliged to maintain record and proactively disclose certain category of information in order to minimize the need of formal request. So here you can see it has not only enacted, it has obliged a kind of it tried to create the accountability on the public authorities to disclose the information. So here again, if we see like who all are the authorities, and if I am saying public authority, then which all bodies or institutions come, you can look here, the all authorities, bodies, institution of government established under constitution or any law made by parliament, state legislature, they all come under the public authorities. It also include bodies owned, controlled or financed by state or central government, even NGO that is being financed directly or indirectly by the state or central government, they also come under the definition of public authority. Now we are going to see one of the gray area of this RTI Act, that is the section 8. So this section 8 has it has exempted certain, like it has exempted to, like, it has asked public authorities not to disclose certain informations. So here we can see certain intelligence, apart from the section 8, there are certain intelligence and security organization that is also specified under the second schedule, and that is around 27 of such organization. Like, they were these organizations are not authorized to answer to the RTI, to the RTI or the question. If the question is related to this organization, they are not authorized to reply to the public. So here we are seeing what under the section 8, what all information can be, like the ground on which the information can be exempted. The first ground which we can see here, that is the if the information is affecting sovereignty, integrity and security, if it affects the relation with foreign state, if it leads to incitement of an offense, if it causes a breach of privilege of parliament or a state legislature, or if it expressly forbidden to be published by any court or of law or tribunal, may constitute contempt of court. Like, related to personal information, this personal information has been evolved, or later it has been added under the section 8 with the amendment. We will look after it. If it, like, it is a cabinet paper, endangered the life and physical safety of any person, information received in confidence from the foreign government. So these all are the point which has been mentioned under section 8 of RTI Act, and on this ground the public authority can deny to disclose the information. So we can see this as a gray area, because there are a lot of term that leads to incitement on offense. That is a kind of a vague and bogus itself. So we can see how this like, taking the help of this kind of vagueness of this point, the public authorities try to avoid or try not to disclose the information. So next we are seeing the jurisdiction. The lower court are also barred from entering the suit or application. However, the writ jurisdiction of Supreme Court and High Court, that is under Article 32 and 225, the question has been asked. You can remember this both article. It remains unaffected. Here we can see penalty is also being prescribed if the information is not provided on time or incorrect or incomplete. Then we can see the time framework is also provided here, that is 30 days or 48 hours. Apart from that, the like appeals, here we can see here the PIOs, like they have to respond it. So now the another important point which we can see, that in the year 2019 RTI Act has been amended, and this amendment has created a different term and condition for the employment of ICS at the center and in state level. So it has empowered central government in terms of prescribing the salaries or term allowance and related to chief ICS and ICS at the center and state level. So like we can see, the central government or the ruling government is given more power with respect to this. So like, this is the loophole here, or loophole here. So we can see, if suppose if they are appointed by the ruling government, do you think they can have also biasness towards the ruling government? So this is another concern. Next we can see Digital Personal Data Protection Act 2023, that has amended section 181J, and it exempted all personal information from disclosure. So this was the point which I was telling while discussing the section 8 point. I said you that this exemption of disclosure of personal information came later with the help of amendment. Here we can see the significance of this RTI Act, like it empowered citizen, it tried to have a kind of a transparency, accountability, it has time and again exposed the corruption in the government body, and the example is also given, like allotment of apartment in the Adarsh Housing Society. It effectively implement the policies and welfare of a scheme. In Rajasthan, the information you can use while writing your essay and ethics paper, that in Rajasthan RTI was used to expose the discrepancy in Manrega record. So next, challenges. So what all we have seen, like we can look as a challenges here, and the challenges will let has a information about the challenges. If I talk about the formal issue, like you can use this Satark Nagrik Sangathan. The report of this you can directly write down in your mains answer writing what they have provided with this report, like defunct of ICS, vacancies, inordinate delay they have talked about. They have talked about the backlog. They have talked about the skewed gender composition, like it's only 9% of women has been selected till 2025 at the post of information commissioner. So here you can see you can use it this Satark Nagrik Sangathan report in your mains answer writing also. Apart from that, if we look after the another challenges, that is misuse by filling a lot of fake application, lack of awareness among citizens, like most of the people are not aware, like they have this kind of a right also. Threat to RTI activities, those people who try to disclose time and again, we have seen that life has been put on danger. And then the another point here we can see, that is the structural issue we have, like we can see there's a kind of the definition of public authority itself is at some time it has been amended or it has been used by the ruling government. So we can see here like PM Care Fund is not a public authority under RTI Act. So but we have seen this kind of information. If I talk about the procedural issue, we can see bureaucratic resistance, non-compliance to the law. Political parties have not appointed information officer. So lack of awareness and education. Apart from that, inadequate training of PIOs we can see. So these all are the challenges which we can see here. If I talk about the way forward, you can use this second ARC report, that right to information, a master key to good governance. So what it has talked under second ARC report, it has talked to establish the national coordinate committee in order why they want this creation of this platform for the effective implementation of RTI Act via monitoring the functioning of national portal for RTI. Apart from that, they have also suggested to create the awareness with the help of non-profit organization at a state level and with the help of local government also. And they have suggested to have kind of a recruitment of adequate staff with their training, proper record of keeping expert, and other steps they have provided. Apart from that, if I talk about like the way forward which we have seen, which we can you can write the challenges which we have seen, like we have to increase the training, we have to look after the all the ICAs and PIOs are aware what they are doing. They should they should not use section 8 in order to exempt or in order to violate the right to information act. So this kind of a further way forward we can add. So that's all for today. I don't want to continue this lecture or exaggerate this lecture for longer time. So I hope I have given certain kind of information which might have helped you to gain certain knowledge. So that's all from my side. Till then, take care and hope to see you soon. Thank you.